What up with the YouTube? It's your boy Foodie Loco back at it again with another mukbang today. Today I'm gonna show you some food that you may ain't never seen before if you from the hood, you feel me? I'm gonna show you some pho, some Vietnamese food. So make sure to stay tuned. With all that being said, see you soon. Peace out. This is where we at with it. Make sure to stay tuned. As you can see, we got the pho. Those are the noodles and the stuff to put inside this broth. That's the beef. These are egg rolls. This is like a lemon pepper chicken that they have there with white rice and a little salad. Of course, you know I had to get the little barbecue shrimp fried rice. Make sure to stay tuned for this mukbang. What up with the YouTube? It's your boy Foodie Loco. Today we got pho. Sorry about that, YouTube. I got a phone call. But anyways, like I was saying, pho is a soup. It's a traditional soup. I want to say it's a Vietnamese soup, but I'm not too sure if, I don't want to offend anybody or anything like that. I'm not too sure if they're the ones that originated the pho. But this place is a Vietnamese place. It's a Vietnamese place. And that's why I'm gonna say it's Vietnamese food. But anyways, today I got the pho. I got egg rolls. I got fried rice right here in front of me. Right here I got this this type of beef. Lemon pepper chicken and beef right here. With some white rice on the side and a little salad. First bite of that, I could tell you it was amazing. Right here we got some mint. Smells fresh. I'm gonna throw a little bit into my soup. We got some bean sprouts. I'm gonna throw some in there. I gotta get the whole cilantros and jalapenos in here. As you can see, these little jalapenos in here. We're gonna throw them in the soup as well. Since I really no longer need this container, I'm gonna set this to the side. I'm going to set that to the side. I'm gonna take a swig of this broth to see if it needs anything else. And it's pretty good. The only thing I say it's missing would be a little bit of the sriracha sauce right here. Some hot sauce just to spice things up. I'm gonna put that in there. Of course, I got the chopsticks right here to mix it up well. I'm not too sure if you can see the beef that they gave me. My hands are clean, but this beef right here, it semi looks raw, so I'm not too sure if I could touch it or not. I'm gonna drop that down into the soup itself. Down to the pho itself. And I guess the broth cooks it, right away, almost instantly. So, just gonna let that mix up. Let that mix up for a little bit. Of course, I gotta have the soda in the house, the Coca-Cola. I'm gonna pour some of that in my cup. I always gotta show you guys that pour whenever I drink Coca-Cola. I gotta show you guys that pour. Yeah, that pour right there. Pour it up into my cup. And it's not lean. It's Coca-Cola. I got some of this lime right here, and I squeeze some of this lime into my soup. You know, I think I might just start off with the egg rolls. You know what I mean? Try to get a little thumbnail in there for you guys. I know a lot of you never had like egg rolls besides that little Chinese restaurants or Panda Express. But this egg roll has white noodles, has beef, and a little bit of vegetables like carrots and whatnot. And this is the way an egg roll is supposed to be tasting and filled. I got the sweet chili sauce, so I dipped my egg roll to sweet chili sauce to give it a little bit more flavor. I'm gonna take another bite just so you can hear that crunch. Now I'm gonna be quiet and take a bite so you can hear the crunch. Watch. All I gotta say is wow. That's literally it. It's wow. The taste is amazing. The way it's perfectly fried, but not, you know, drenched in oil that I can see is bomb. The stuffing inside the egg roll is bomb. The outer shell is crisp perfectly. And it's bomb. This place is located off of Warner. I want to say Warner and Amel School in the city of Chandler, Arizona. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but I will throw the name and the location in the on this video. Look at this noodle pool right here. That's amazing. As you can see, the beef is already browned up. It looks cooked. Go ahead and take a bite. I hope I don't get food poisoning for eating raw beef, but hey, it is what it is. Look at the noodle pool. Today at this place that I went to, it took a long time to get there, even though it was just down the street. It's because Donald Trump is in town and there's a whole bunch of traffic. You know, like the Trump supporters driving down the streets, honking their horns and stuff like that. So there is a lot of traffic out here today, even though it's literally, I don't know, I want to say 2 miles away. In the car, it normally would take 5 minutes. It says it takes 5 minutes to get there. It took us, not even joking, it took us about 12 minutes to get there. Just because how much traffic there was. And I'm saying that without over exaggerating at all. I had pre-ordered my food. I thought it was gonna be cold by the time I got there, but it's fresh still. You know, it's fresh still. Tastes bomb. This is the shrimp fried rice. As you can see, there's a shrimp right here. Take a bite. All I have to say is that I don't know what this is exactly. I'm not sure if it's tofu or what it is. It doesn't look like it should be chicken. I'm gonna take a bite and say that it's safe to say that that is tofu. I never really had tofu before, but it kind of tastes like spongy, almost like an egg, but not exactly like an egg, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna say that's safe to call that tofu. And they also have little pieces of egg in here, so I know for a fact that these things right here aren't eggs, or isn't an egg. I'm gonna say that's tofu. I might be wrong, but who knows? I'm working on this little the lemon pepper beef that they got. It's supposed to be beef and chicken, but it looks like it's just beef. So hey, take a bite. And it feels safe to say that this is bomb as hell. Again, this is Vietnamese food, and again, you know, all types of Asian people have their own type of food, and they're all different from each other. So no, it's not like Chinese food. For those that always like to ask that question, it's not like Chinese food. No, it's not like Filipino food. No, it's not like Cambodian food. No, it's not like Thai food though. You know, every Asian ethnicity, they have their own types of food, just like all types of Hispanic have their own types of food. So just like how El Salvadorian food ain't like Mexican food, or Mexican food ain't like Puerto Rican food, it's the same thing for them. They all got their own style, and they may eat similar things, like for instance the fried rice, but it's not the same. I'm gonna go back to this egg roll right here because it was calling my name. No, it's not the same thing. Take a bite, put that back. Bring my pho back here. And I'm not sure if it's called pho or pho. Some people pronounce it pho. It's spelled P-H-O. Some people pronounce it pho. I don't know what, you know, the proper term or the proper name for it is. I'm just gonna call it pho. And if I offend anybody, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite. Got some noodles. And for those of you that don't like the smacking, I'm sorry, but just the way I eat. If you don't like it, sounds like a personal problem. Like I was saying, Donald Trump's in town. So there's a whole bunch of Trump supporters riding down the street, honking their horns. And normally, when Trump's in state, for some reason, I don't know, it may happen in your state too, let me know. Whenever like a president comes to your state, it seems like he brings a lot of problems. Even if you are a Republican or if you are a Democrat, you might have to agree on that fact that every time a president comes to your state, they bring a lot of problems. Because right now, there's a whole bunch of Republicans out there honking their horn, you know, celebrating or showing support for Trump. And that always starts fights with like people that don't like Trump or Democrats or whatever. And that's annoying, bro. I think so. Like, if you're not mature enough to, like, if you don't like Trump and you know there's a whole bunch of Trump supporters out there, why go out there and start drama, talking all types of mess, this and that. And same thing if you're not, if you're in the Democratic Party and you know, or if you're in the Republican Party and you know there's a whole bunch of Democrats out there talking about some Democrat stuff, why go out there to their party and start drama? Like, bro, that's annoying. I could never do nothing like that. I like to live a drama-free life, work, do these mukbangs. That's it. So right now it's chill. There hasn't been no drama out there, but it's also pretty early too. So I don't know. And there's never nothing crazy. Like, they don't be shooting each other like that, because they're not it's not like they're wild game bangers, but there's still a lot of fights, a lot of name calling, a lot of unnecessary BS that happens every time the president comes. And that's not just with Trump. It was the same thing with when Obama used to come and all the Obama supporters were out there. Republicans would come and they'll talk crap to each other. I just don't understand that. Like, you're supposed to allow people to believe whatever they believe in. I mean, even if you don't agree with it, you're supposed to respect the fact that they're allowed to believe what they want to believe. I just personally think that's crazy. I don't like when presidents come to the state at all. I don't care what president it is, because it always starts drama. At least in my city. I know Phoenix, it probably happens in Phoenix too, and other cities. But I don't live out there. You know what I mean? I live in Chandler. For right now. So every year when the presidents come up here, I always start drama, like, for sure, drama's gonna happen. The president's out here. This fried rice, it has little pieces of beef. I don't know if you can see. This little piece that you can see right here is a piece of beef. This piece right here is tofu. This piece right here is obviously shrimp. So it's like a trio, whatever. Fried rice, which means 3 different types of fried rice. Or 3 different things into the fried rice. Should I say? We got the beef. We're gonna throw the beef up in here. Take a bite. This beef is bomb, yo. It's like perfectly marinated beef. Thin beef. You can taste lime. You can taste pepper. You could almost taste a little bit of salt. I know some of you may not like that, but it's fire. I know if you're Mexican and you're watching this, you gotta like that recipe right there, because we use a lot of lime and salt. together anyway. So if you out there, if you're Mexican and you go to a Vietnamese place, ask them for the lemon pepper beef if they got it there. So that is fire. I'm gonna work my way back to this little broth right here. Slowly but surely. Take another little swig. This is like bomb. Again, like, if you guys never tried different foods or foods that you're not used to, because I know as dumb as it sounds, where I'm from, Arizona, the state of Arizona, not too much people have tried Vietnamese food. As stupid as that sounds, I know you may be from a different place and it may be very common out there. Out here, it's not as common, at least with my community. It's not, and I feel like that's just out of pure ignorance. People are too afraid to go out there and try different things. I highly recommend you go out there and try some Vietnamese food. You know, if you don't like soups, you don't have to get the pho. They also have a whole bunch of bomb, delicious dishes. Like that lemon pepper beef that I just had. That was delicious. I'm gonna put the cap back onto this pho. Put this back in here. I'm getting ready to wrap it up. I'm about to eat this egg roll. You know, I got 3 plates. It was a little bit of, I mean, I wouldn't say pricey, but a little more pricey than the last place I went to. I got 3 plates here, and it was $40. But then again, that's not bad at all, especially if you're feeding 3 people $40. That's not bad at all. The last place I went to, I got the Mexican food, and remember I had gotten 3 plates for $5 a plate, or 4 plates for $5 a plate. That was like 20. So this was $20 more, and you only get 1, 2, 3. You get 4, but this one right here doesn't really count because all this is just stuff to put inside your soup. So technically, you only get 3, or realistically, you only get 3. 3 plates for 20. But hey, if you got 3 people they want to feed, go down there. You will be able to feed 4 people for $40. I mean 3 people for $40. I'm gonna go ahead and take a swig of this soda. And with all that being said, if you watched to this point, thank you, man. Much love and support. Thank you for supporting my channel. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. With all that being said, peace.